a mighty God who has called us to believe in the impossible, that he can do the impossible. It is not about what we can do in our own ability, but what our God can do through us. He took a step in the water and the Jordan didn't dry. The waters were still flowing. The waves were still raging against them. And that is where you need to understand that the enemy has a way to make you believe that the promise of God will not come to pass. We move by faith and not by sight. Bible says the just shall live by faith. They took that step. Something started happening. They couldn't see, but God started moving. The mighty hand of God, the arm of God was stretched forth, and the Jordan was dried at the upstream. But where they were, there was no evidence. And God told them to take another step. And eventually, the Jordan parted. Don't believe the lies of the enemy. What God has spoken in your life will come to pass. The step that you have taken, that you have dared to take, something that's already happened in the spirit realm, it is only for the manifestation of it in the physical to come alive. Don't talk yourself out that God, I took a step and I didn't see anything happening. Something has already happened. The Jordan has already been dried. And even if you don't see it, take another step and watch what the Lord will do. And how many of you are believing that God will part your Jordan? How many are believing that the waters in the upstream, whatever miracle and dimension of blessing or intervention of God that you are believing for, if you dare to take a step to trust God, to stay with God a little bit, a little longer, God will do that which he has promised that he will do. Don't talk yourself out of it, because the circumstances can, make you feel like nothing has changed about me. But something has changed. And sooner or later, you will begin to see it manifest in your life. The Jordan didn't part by the first step, but it eventually parted because God started working. So God works in the spiritual, and we see it in the physical.